Hi, welcome to Front Row Review. I'm Vince Maniaci.
I'm Brandon Maniaci.
Oh, I'm David Graves, and this is my guest reviewer.
I'm Chris DeLarber, and tonight we're going to review A-Team.
Is that it?
I'm unarmed.
I thought you were talking about...
Literally.
This was a movie that I was really looking forward to. Really looking forward to.
Really?
When I was a kid growing up, it was the A-Team. I used to, every week I'd watch the A-Team, and I loved it. And I loved everything about the show, and I watched almost every episode of it, and I know it's like one of my all-time favorite shows. So when I heard it was becoming a movie, I was like, please don't mess this up. Please don't mess it up.
And I would have to agree with just about everything you said there. Because it was one of my favorite television shows of the 80s. I mean, it was just, I did the same thing. I watched it was on every, Tuesday night? Watched A-Team every Tuesday night.
In 1972, a crack commando unit was sent to prison by a military court for a crime they didn't commit. These men promptly escaped from a maximum security stockade to the Los Angeles underground. Today, still wanted by the government, they survive as soldiers of fortune. If you have a problem, if no one else can help, and if you can find them, maybe you can hire the A-Team.
It's like one of my favorite shows, along with, you know, classic shows like Dukes of Hazzard and Greatest American Hero, and all that was coming on around the same time. And it was just like, you know, finally they made a movie out of one of my favorite TV shows. And I was really nervous about going to see this. I was like, my God, they're going to mess this up. I know they're going to mess it up.
But they didn't.
They didn't.
I mean, I thought they just perfectly nailed the A-Team. I mean, it was just, I was blown away about how incredible they actually made this film, because it could have seriously gone the way that Dukes of Hazzard had gone, or Charlie's Angels, or one of those films.
They couldn't mess it up because they stuck with the TV plot points.
Exactly.
I mean, all the characters were almost exactly spot on. So, I mean, they did a great job with this film, I think.
And I'm going to talk a little bit about the characters in this movie, like Hannibal and Mad Eye Murdoch and Face, and, you know, of course, B.A.
Mad Eye, it's Mad Dog.
Oh, it was Mad Eye.
It's Mad Dog.
It was Howling Mad Murdoch.
He said Mad Eye. Mad Eye.
Oh,
He says it's Mad Eye. It's Mad Dog Murdoch.
Mad Dog.
It's not Mad Dog, it's not Mad Eye, it's Howling Mad Murdoch.
Oh yeah, Howling Mad Murdoch.
That's right. Howling Mad. We're both wrong.
Yeah, yeah, we are both wrong. Shoot.
Howling Mad Dog Eye Murdoch.
Liam Neeson, who played Hannibal here, was just so scary that he looked almost exactly like the original actor who played Murdoch, or Hannibal. He looked almost identical to him in this movie.
He had that persona.
Well, what did you think of it, Brandon?
I thought it was the best action movie I ever saw.
That is a statement.
And you know what my favorite part in the movie was?
All of it.
All of it.
And it's like, the other thing I loved about this movie was Mad Eye Dog Howling Murdoch. This is the guy that was from District 9. I don't know what his name is. He has like a strange name. Do you remember what his name is?
I know his last name's Copley.
And he was incredible in this movie. I mean, he nailed that role so great. Nobody else could have done that except for him, and he was hilarious in this film, and he was like one of my favorite characters.
I agree. He was actually Howling Mad Murdoch was one of my favorite characters from the television series, and Copley does it, I mean, to a T. I mean, he did the part perfectly.
And it was really easy, you know, for this film to have been bad. I mean, it would have been really easy for this film to just sink and become like a cliche of itself from the TV show, and it didn't do that.
Could have been with Morgan Freeman as Mr. T.
Oh my God.
Well, you do know who was up for the role of B.A. Baracus at one time?
No.
Ice Cube.
I pity the fool goes home crying to his mama.
Oh, crap.
Wow.
Oh, God.
Wow.
Oh, that would have been terrible.
I think I just threw up a little bit.
They didn't go with that. They actually went with Ultimate Fighter champion, and which was what they should have done in the beginning. I mean, they should have picked a wrestler or boxer or somebody. Ultimate Fighter, that's great. I mean, they picked the right person to do this, to do that role, and I think he did an excellent job as BA. Because if he hadn't, I think if he hadn't done that part, I think this whole film would have sank. I really think it would have.
But he nailed it.
Absolutely, he was B.A. Baracus. He was awesome, and the thing, what made this movie good is they got all these great actors to fill the roles. Every person, you know, in the A-Team was awesome. Even Face, Hannibal, you know, Mad Eye Dog, Murdoch, Howling.
Howling
he
Mad
was
Murdoch.
incredible. B.A. Every single person, the acting was phenomenal between all of them. It really made the movie great.
I was really pleased with it.
It's too bad they couldn't get Mr. T in as a cameo, but they could have gotten Dirk Benedict or somebody, or the guy who actually played Murdoch in there to do a cameo.
I think they're in there somewhere, because I read on the internet that there are cameos, but I didn't see them in there. Didn't see anybody.
No, I didn't see him either.
I don't recall seeing him in there either, but it's a good possibility.
And the other thing, besides everything else I loved about this, is how, like on the TV show, you know, they show them getting all their equipment together, and that was like the big thing in the TV show, where they got, you know, they built big cool stuff, and you're always waiting to see what they're doing.
And they did it in 5 minutes.
Yeah, and they did that in this movie too, and I love that part. It was like so awesome that they, you know, kept with the old show, but they made it new as well.
I really would have liked to see more of the van, though.
Oh, I agree. I thought, you know...
Spoiler?
Oh, shoot! Crud.
Okay, you know what the A stood for in A-Team?
Alpha.
No. Awesome!
Outstand. Wait a minute, that's not starting with an A.
I need to ask you a question. How many Normans would you give this?
You guys go first.
I would give the A-Team a Golden Norman!
Super Golden Egg What?
Fully awesome!
This is what summer movies are all about. You go see them, and it's just, you know, it's 2 hours of going in there and forgetting about everything and just watching stuff blow up and have a great time. So I have to give it a Golden Norman!
I think it was really played out well. Special effects were done extremely well. Plot points were nailed on the head. I'd have to give this, well, I would give it a gold A-Team van, but we don't have those. So I'd have to give it also a golden...
Dun, 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 dun.
Dun, 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 dun.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun. Gotta go deeper. Dun, 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 dun. It gets deeper. Right.
Dun, dun, dun.
Take it, Brandon.
Dun 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 dun. There's no plan B. Get it?
Your trademark is stupidity.
I love it when a plan comes together.